What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey y'all.
Nah, we back.
I'm Hasina.
I'm Sean.
We're the Blairs.
Nah,
Imaginary music there. Insert there.
I'm acting goofy right now. Sorry, guys. But yeah, we're back with another one. Today's topic would be first time seeing our land. Just being in Asebu period.
Yeah, because we talked to y'all previously about like our first experience in Ghana as a whole, but we never like really specifically talked about just our land. So that's what we're gonna talk about today.
Yeah.
So we'll start with driving up to our land. What did you think about that?
Well, since like we came from Accra. And we stayed in Cape Coast like just overnight, and the next day we went to Asebu. So on the ride coming from Cape Coast to Asebu, we noticed the difference between Accra.
How long was the ride?
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Something like that. But everything seemed real chill, relaxed.
Yep.
It wasn't cluttered.
It wasn't busy. Like,
yeah.
You see, of course you see people, but like the closer we got to the land, like the more relaxed it got.
Yeah.
Which I loved.
Yeah. Nah, it felt real good.
Like we've mentioned before, like we like a more calm, laid back atmosphere. Like there's a time and a place for everything. Like the city is cool if that's what you like, but like the whole point of us moving like to the countryside was for that relaxed, cool, calm atmosphere. So that was cool.
Yeah.
What did you think about like so we took like okay, there's more than one way to get to our land, but we turned off on like a little side road. What you thought about that road? You know which road I'm talking about?
You talking about near the cement place?
Yeah. And then we went through a
like
little town.
Yeah, a little village. You talking about a village, or you talking about where they be shopping and doing everything before you get in there?
Well, either way,
whatever. Yeah, they got a little area where you it's kind of like a market, area, and yeah, there's a lot of shopping, a lot of stuff going on right there in that area. Which that means if you live in Asebu, you can go to somewhere real close, real quick.
Because that's like a common question that we get. Like, is there a lot of shopping areas, markets, restaurants? And we don't know everything yet because we haven't done much exploring, which we obviously plan to do. But like from what we saw, there are some things. What we didn't get into was like the little restaurants, which definitely when we return, we're gonna do more exploring about that because that's my #1 priority. Where we're gonna eat at.
On the drive, I didn't see too many restaurants. Like, I mean, I seen like in the village or whatever, it's like little places that cook or whatever, but it wasn't like that was the spot everybody go to. Like, I don't know, like it's kind of hard to explain.
Well, the thing is, we didn't really explore like we wanted to. Like, you know, when you're on somebody else's time, you can't really do that, and that's okay. It's just next time, like, we're gonna actually do more exploring and see like what's actually out there, because we're gonna be living there, so we need to know. So, and like I said, I want to know where we're gonna eat at. Yeah. And other stuff too, you know, little shops we can get stuff or whatever. But like, yeah, that's important to know, you know, if you're gonna be living somewhere. Yeah.
There's a lot of people be active. They was active out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the side street that we had turned on inside of Asebu after we was in the town, leading to Asebu land.
Yeah.
Where we building at, it was like
bumpy.
It's bumpy. You're gonna see goats.
I was excited to see that stuff. You see goats, chickens.
I was trying to get a footage, but I couldn't catch them in time.
Yeah, that's true. By the time you pull out your phone, they'd be gone. I don't know why, but like I was excited to see that.
I didn't see cows though.
Not there
just
specifically, but
chicken and goats.
Yeah, mostly chicken and goats, and like I thought that was pretty cool. Like I don't know, that might scare some people off, but like I don't know. I just enjoy seeing like just animals in their natural habitat. And that also, seeing that like really solidified like my thoughts about they are not starving out there. Like they be painting this picture like, oh, they just starving in Africa, and you know, babies with, you know, big stomachs and flies around their eyes. That's not true, because if that's the case, you wouldn't see food just walking down the street like that. You know what I'm saying? So like just that thought alone let me know like nobody's starving over here. Yeah. And the fruits grow on the trees everywhere. Like they're good. Like, so that's just something I was just thinking about.
Yeah. Let's see. So as we was driving in, you know, the first thing we saw was Alita's spot.
Alita's empire.
Yeah.
Or estate, but it's woo. It's big. Okay, it's one thing to see like something on the phone or on the video, but to actually be there, like, it's like really big. Like that gave us a chance to, well, it gave us an idea like how big our land was going to be, because she also had, yeah, because she has 3 plots and we do 2. So I'm like, oh, okay. So that was cool to see her land, and she gave us a little tour, and it's just crazy to see how far like her land came since we visit, because when we got there, she had the security post, but like nothing was painted. There was stairs, but there was no railing to hold on to. It was really in its like early stages. So
no windows
or nothing, no fan. Like it was just crazy to, it was just open at the top. Like I think like, yeah, it was just crazy to see like how far that's come since then. But I just remember feeling like the breeze, like, and it was just, it was just really peaceful. Yeah. Like the air quality. Like, you know, if y'all don't know, we live in Las Vegas. It's dusty desert out here, and I never had allergies until I moved here. But what I noticed out there, like the allergies were gone. Like I didn't have no issues with sneezing. It's just, you can breathe out there. Yeah. And even though it can get hot, like you still have a cool breeze to relieve some of that hotness. So that was nice. And I think one of the times, so we were there twice, right?
Yeah, twice.
Okay, so I think it was the second time we were there. The sun was like on its way to setting. And I just remember like just feeling so peaceful and seeing like, okay, the sun's going to be like by this bedroom right here or whatever. I don't know what we was talking about, but I just remember thinking like, I can't wait to sit on our back porch while the sun's going down. Yeah. And at that time, like all that was built all the way was our security post.
Yeah, and the foundation was just getting
started. So that brings us into like,
babe, you holding the block down?
So just I know it's silly, but like just a
maybe we'll watch.
Like walking to our land was peaceful and fun and exciting, and just like imagining like how our community's gonna be looking, and saying like, oh, that's so-and-so plot over there, and that's our neighbor over there, and they're gonna build this over here. It was just exciting.
Yeah.
What you thought?
Yeah, it's exciting, but like at the same time, it was still bush. So it's like you can't really see it. You just know what you hear or whatever.
And you gotta envision it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Nah, but I mean, that's really it. Like it was bush. Like now, if you look at it, it's totally different.
A lot has changed and come up since then. So we were there in the very early stages, and I'm really like honored by that. And I can't wait to be like sitting on our porch when we're in our 50s and 60s and be like, remember when that was just bush?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. So now we're walking into our land for the very first time. And
that's where we meet Joe.
Yeah, we saw Joe, and he's so nice, and it was cute. Like, okay, I'm so silly. It was cute because he had wore his good shoes to come meet us. Did you notice that?
Nah, I didn't pay attention.
He normally wear like them sandals, but he had his dress shoes on that day. So it's like he was like, he knew we was coming. I thought it was cute. But yeah, and then he was like excited to show us the progress in person. Once again, seeing it on video is one thing, but seeing it in person is like, dang, this is big. Like, it was a lot to take in, but so exciting. And then I didn't even like get my phone out. I'm gonna do better.
Do it, guys.
I'm gonna do better, but like I just like to take things in as they come, and I kind of rely on him to do that stuff. So he had his phone out, but I was just looking all around, like just taking it all in.
I had my phone out. Alita had her phone out. We all recording, and it's like intertwining and Gifty talking, and it was a lot.
It was cool though. Like, it was just a very surreal experience to be on our land for the very first time, and like just imagining how things are going to be laid out, and our garden's going to be over there, and we're going to be sitting over here. It was just so cool.
Yeah.
And some of the workers were there. We got to meet them. They're really nice. So nice. And they're so polite. Like, that's what I love about the people there. Like, from our experiences, everybody's been so polite. But I just remember feeling like this is home.
Yeah.
How you felt?
I felt the same way. Yeah. I know I always answer the same thing, like after you say it, but I felt like that before I even got there. Nah. Yeah.
It just, you feel at peace. Like, you can feel your heart rate slow down when you get there. It's just so green and just surrounded by nature, which has always been my dream. Like, I love nature. That's just my thing. And I just felt so good being there. And I'm like, this is where we're supposed to be. Like, everything we did and thought leading up to that moment was just like, yeah, we made the right choice.
Yeah. It's perfect for us.
Some people might find it boring. At the moment, there's not too much to do, but like that's the point for us.
we kind of boring ourselves, so it doesn't matter. Like, we just like chilling. We don't like all that extra stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so.
And if you do, that's cool. Like, we're not down to nobody. It's just we just really just like to chill.
Yeah.
That's it, and stay out the way.
Yep.
So like we got to look. So at that time, because we had got our third plot a little bit later, they were still building the wall to that side. So it wasn't completed yet, but we still got a chance to see like approximately how big it would be. And we're like, man, this is a lot.
Yeah, we were shocked. So.
I know, because like I said, seeing it on the phone is different from seeing it in person. So I'm just looking around like, this is, it's a dream. And it's ours, you know, and that's a good feeling. But I'm like, this is a lot.
Yeah.
So we have to be prepared to, like, take care of it, too. Like, you know, we can't just go out there and let stuff go crazy and grass grow crazy and tall and stuff. Like, we have to be responsible and make sure everything's, you know, not manicured, but you know what I mean, like, taken care of.
Yeah.
So, what you thought?
About what?
Just anything, honey.
I mean,
you was walking around filming stuff. We had kind of like ventured off into our own little worlds, and I was doing my thing.
I was looking at somebody else's property. Who was it? What was
on the side of us or back of us?
It's on the back, on the other side of our wall. Cause they just had started, and I was like, whoa, they're moving fast. They sisters.
Oh, the Shalom
estate. Yeah. So
yeah, we did walk over there too. So that kind of caused a little confusion because when the video came out, it was Alita's video. People were commenting like, "Dang, y'all got a lot of land," which we do, but
wasn't ours.
Yeah, some of it was the Shalom estate. So just to clear that up, not all of it was ours.
And it wasn't no street separating it or anything.
Yeah. So it because we walked on it, it looked like it belonged to us, but we were just touring like the community in general, not just our land. So just to clear that up. Yeah. So, what are you looking forward to see coming up in the community?
I know everybody building houses and doing things like that, but I would like to see something for like the children, like the young people, like a center or something, like something to have everybody meshed together and just
like a rec center,
like they grow up together, like a rec center, a library, something, you know. I wouldn't mind seeing that, or trying to figure out how to make some money to help them with that. So
I was telling him like that's something. So we were just bouncing ideas off, and I'm like, you could do something like that, but he said he don't want it next to the house. Like down the way.
Yeah, maybe in the, like, not residential, like kind of residential commercial area, something like that. But that's just me talking. Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, there's so many things you could do. Like, the possibilities are endless, and that's the fun part. Like, just even being able to discuss things like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you gotta remember, like, we're kind of like pioneers, because we're taking a chance doing this, and people gonna be younger coming up behind us or whatever. But
that's the plan.
Yeah, but we trying to get it started to where, like, I mean, like, Ghanaians, diaspora, just all intertwined and just grow and just build the whole community up. And
I think eventually it will end up that way. Yeah. It's just
I'm about the kids, so I don't know.
I love the kids.
I'm alright with kids, but I'm just saying, like, I just think about their future. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I know a lot of people coming out there, and probably some might have money on their mind and all this other stuff. I just don't think like that. So
I think that our community is gonna have like a good mixture of like-minded people. So I think like they're gonna be like somewhat on the same page. Like, that's what I'm finding out, and I'm learning about our neighbors. Like, we're all kind of like-minded, and I think that's really cool. Not to say like we're like nobody else can live there unless you're this way or have this religion, or not like that. It's just cool to see people that like kind of want to live a similar lifestyle to you. Not all about, you know, the material things and stuff like that. They want to raise their kids in a cool area, and it's not all about the glitz and glam, and just a nice place you can live and retire and raise your kids. Yeah. With morals and values and safety and all that good stuff. Yeah.
So on the second day when we went back, that's the day that we actually fed the workers, and you know, it was good. It was a good vibe. You know, getting to know some of them. Yeah. It was a lot there, so we didn't get to talk to a lot.
Mingle with everybody. But like, they're so polite and so welcoming, and like, we just appreciate them so much. And I just like, they just cool. Like, you know, like, I don't really have anything like bad to say. Like, it was just cool just mingling with them.
They had the boom box out there. It kept cutting off because the battery kept dying or whatever. But once it was playing, they was into it. They was dancing. Yeah. I'm just taking it in. You know,
we was eating, and burning our mouths up.
Yeah,
we'll get used to it.
Woo, they got some kick. It's good though. It got fighting through the fight.
So like, we're so grateful to them, and we hope to do something like that again. Yeah. Yeah. And coincidentally, this is the same dress I had on in that video. I think, was it that video?
It is.
Yeah.
When I said she posted up on the wall like security.
Oh yeah, posted up on the block.
Yeah, she on the block holding the block down.
Yeah, same dress.
Neighborhood watch. Nah.
That's gonna be him.
Nah. Who's that peeping through the window?
That's him, y'all.
Who's that down there?
You know that old man that...
Oh, that's Cujo. What's up?
That old man that be staring through the blinds. Like, who are you looking for? That's him. What you looking at? Let people be... That's him. Nah. I don't recognize him. Who is he? Oh, they got a new car. I'm like, who got a new car? I don't be paying attention to.
Nah, she going overboard, because I don't never do nothing like that about no cars and stuff like that.
You be like, so-and-so painted their house. Like, okay.
Nah, I say somebody moved out, somebody did that.
I don't know none of these people.
Yeah, because you don't talk to them. I'm always the one talking to the neighbors and stuff like that. She just don't act like she see anything.
Yeah, it's not purposely, guys. I just really be in my own world. But I do hope to like step out of that in Ghana. I feel like I'll have more time, because like I don't have the time. Like, I'm just like, I don't know. My mind is elsewhere, but out there I feel like I can unwind and relax, and like one of the things I want to do, like, I just want to walk the neighborhood. I just enjoy feeling like the dirt under my feet. Like, I don't know. I just wanted to just get out there and just walk. Look at the trees and get some sunlight and fresh air.
Yeah.
That's all. Nothing crazy. Yeah. So, what do you wish we could have done while we were there?
I wish we would have brought like some candy or something for the kids. Like, notebooks or something. I mean, just something like.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to make them happy. And now that we kind of have a feel of what to do, I think we will do something like that this time. We don't know what yet, but we're gonna do something. And there's this little boy that he has a connection to. We don't know his name or anything.
I've seen him on somebody else's video too.
Yeah, but before we saw him on the video, we saw him on the land, and like he was just waving and stuff, and just looking, and I don't know. There's just something about that little boy. I hope we see him again.
Yeah, I can't forget him. I know what he looked like.
Yeah, me too. And that's the thing. I don't know what it was. There was just a connection there, and I don't know. I just keep thinking like, I hope we see him again. He was so cute. I think like I mentioned before, like we didn't really have that much time. You know, when you're on somebody else's time, you know, you have to respect that. But like, I would like to just walk around the whole neighborhood and community and see
But it's easier now because it's not bushy like it was.
Yes, it's been some development. Yeah. It's been some changes.
Yeah. For
the good. And
so now we'll probably be able to walk by ourselves.
Yeah.
Instead of like trying to find a way to get through.
Right, because now we know what's what.
Yeah.
And things are more clear, like he said, like there's actual paths now. So now we know, we have an idea like, oh, so and so lived down that way, down that road, you know. So yeah, so don't be surprised if y'all see us walking in the neighborhood. We ain't gonna come knock on y'all door, nothing like that. But you know, if you happen to see us, you know, come holla at us. Yeah.
So after being there, what all you took in, like walking away from first visit?
I definitely wanted to go back, and I felt like we made the right choice. Mm-hmm. Because like we didn't do things the conventional way. Like we didn't visit first like we probably should have. And so like I mean, that would have been the logical thing to do, but we didn't do it that way. We just stepped out on faith, and that's what worked for us. I don't know if y'all should do it like that. I mean, if I would tell people, I'd be like, well, visit first to see if you know, would like it and get a feel for it. But like, we didn't do it that way.
For us, you from somewhere else and we stay in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
I've stayed in Oakland, mm-hmm. Richmond, North Carolina. I'm from North Carolina, Charlotte anyway. Yeah. North Charlotte to be exact. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, it's like we're able to adapt, so that stuff doesn't bother us as much. We just know we didn't want to be somewhere busy.
Yes. And if that meant giving up some of the luxuries or conveniences, we were okay with that.
Yeah.
It don't take much to make us happy. But going back to logic, like, just to let y'all know, like, maybe you should visit first. Or you can step out on faith like we did. Yeah. We don't have any regrets. I don't regret anything.
I didn't want to come back, so
yeah.
That's what I regret.
We'll be back soon, and then we'll be back for good. But yeah, I just remember feeling like we definitely made the right decision, and everything just flowed how it was supposed to flow. Like there was no hiccups or anything. Not saying there won't ever be, but there was nothing that made me feel like maybe we made a mistake.
Yeah.
You know? I never got that feeling, and I can't wait to go back.
Just don't put your expectations so high, and just have that cushion.
Yeah,
and
adaptability.
Yeah.
And go out there with an open mind. And also, like, you're going to have to decompress from some American standards. And if that's okay with you, then you're going to go to the right place. But if just certain things that you can't do without, only you'll know what that is when you get there. That's okay too if you visit first. Don't just go out there and buy land and then you get out there and you're like, this ain't for me. Yeah, so I don't know. I just loved everything about it. And I'm really hoping, like, I know this sounds kind of selfish, and I don't mean to sound selfish, but I hope, like, we do have some neighbors and stuff, but I hope it don't get so congested to where there's no more, like, trees and stuff, because that's, like, one of the things that I love about being there is just being around all the plants and the nature and stuff. And, I mean, on our land alone, we're going to definitely replant some trees. Like, that's a must. Like, we're definitely going to do that. But I'm hoping, like, other people do that, too. And then I'm also hoping that most of the trees are, like, not cut down. Because that was, like, the point of going there. But, yeah, I can't wait to see, like, how things develop and how far it comes. And just in a short period of time, I mean, we were there in January, and so much has happened. So, like, it's just... I don't know. I just can't wait to see how things go. I'm excited. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Ready to take my flight right now.
Yeah.
You?
Heck yeah. Ready to get back. Like, I just want to get back home. Like, you know, I just get back to the peace. And, I mean, when we go back, we're going to be busy, though. But it's, you know, we got to get stuff done. But hopefully, I'm hoping we can still do things that we said we wanted to do. Walk the neighborhood and see what's, you know, what else is over there. And, you know, just get a peek of our new neighborhood, our new, you know, our village. And that's it. Really handle a little bit of business if we can. We do, like, want to get our Ghana cars, but, like, I don't know, like, what do y'all think? Like, should we wait on that, or, like, is that something we should do, like, when it's time to actually move there, or do y'all think we should go ahead and get them now, for, like, when we go to visit?
Yeah, let us know, because we're confused, and people act like they don't know what's going on.
It's not that. I guess people just have their own views about it, like, oh, you don't really need it, but I'm like, well, we want to get things kind of rolling, like, you know. So, like, I don't know if that's something we should wait to do or not. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I want to set up a bank account for us.
Yeah.
So.
And that's we're going to need that. So, I'd like to get that rolling. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if we do decide to do that, we'll try to do that this trip. If we get all the information and some people that can help us with that. And some, you know, just some guidance. We're roughing it, but we're going to get there. We're going to make it. It's not a deterrent. We're going to figure it out. We're always okay. So we're going to be okay then. So, yeah, so let us know in the comments what y'all think about that.
And I got a shout out to Isaac Ebo. He's out here. He's from Cape Coast, but he lives in Las Vegas right now. So we just now getting a little friendship going. So, you know, I got a little partner, you know.
It's really crazy just how many people, like, live here, like, that we're finding out. Like, oh, we live in Vegas, we live in Henderson, which is not far from Vegas. And I'm like, hey, that's crazy. Small world. And it's cool because it seems like we all on the same page. We trying to get the hell up out of here. Yeah, so anyway, y'all, that's about it. We're going to wrap it up. Yeah, let us know what y'all think in the comments. And until next time,
peace.
Peace. Bye, y'all.